Welcome back to my channel. Today's topic will be the data validation creations in the web Excel. Okay, so this one basically is not the ordinary data validation creations, it's the dynamic data validation creations. So it will expand across when you add the new reference, new content for the data validations. Okay, and this one also applicable, which means you can use for in the desktop Excel versions and also Google versions. So as for now, I will just let you know for here, right, I have made it clearly and nicely. So basically we have 5 steps over here. Step 1 is like define the range, and then from the range we will formula the each of the components. Okay, so we will break it down by components, and then later on we'll combine back the formulas. This is the way that we build the complicated formulas. There's no way we can one shot build all the formulas and then without errors. So the best way is like we build one by one and then you replace it one by one. Okay, and then of course you need to test and verify along the way, especially you combine the formulas. So normally I test it, okay, and then verify. Sometimes there's errors, so I use the Excel, I mean the desktop version, because in the desktop versions, right, you go to the formulas here, okay, there's evaluate formulas, so you can step in and see where goes wrong, okay. But this one, so too bad that currently, right, you cannot see in the Excel web versions. That's why when you do the evaluate the formulas, right, which is like the debug in the programs, okay, so this is one of the very useful things to check your formulas. So and also you in order to build the syntax, right, normally I use the Notepad++, okay, and then across these formulas you can replicate easily. Just copy paste whatever you want, okay. So at the end of the video I show you the formulas, and of course to make this video as short as possible, so basically I have made a reference over here. So from there I will just talk to you, and then I will just copy the formula over. You can see how this one can be replicated. Okay, so let's begin with the reference here. So from here, right, first of all we need to understand, okay, from the data validations we are referring to the range of cells. Okay, so like for examples over here, so from here, okay, so this reference range, right, basically is like A4 until A8, and under the parameter sheet. Okay, so for the parameter sheet here, you must be one of the dynamic value as well, and this 4, right, is a fixed value. So that's why you can hard code it, or even you don't have the hard code using the formula, and then you just combine together, also possible. And of course this one is the dynamic. So in order to get the last row over here, right, basically you need to fill out these two as well. Okay, so that's why I just have a space over here, these 4 sheets, right, these 4 cell, okay, these 4 cells, and also this included here. There are 5 cells together will be used as the formula, and then at the end the formulas will be placed at the B4, and in the data, the drop down list, right, and even, or you can address this data validations, can point to this range using indirect. Okay, and then reference the range over here, and then you turn back here. So wherever there's any changes over here, you just add over here, and then it's just fixed. Okay, refer to this range. This range will be expanded according to the sections over here. Okay, so now currently you see over here, right, they are only up to A8. Okay, so right, you are under A9, you expand as well. So that's the idea. Okay, so last time the brainstorming, I will review all the answers to you. Okay, first of all, you see these ones, right, in order to segregate it, okay, I need to highlight this one, make it as a headers. Okay, and basically this is the formulas. Okay, so from here, right, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 4 type of formulas, and in the online, right, I am able to find out these two, which is I found it very useful, and somehow I combine and not using all of them, okay, to derive all these things. Okay, first of all, you see these ones, right, these are the formulas that, okay, getting the text only. Okay, the result of for this get text, right, is equals to here, as you can see over here. So I just point to this one. Okay, actually this one's, right, is the I cannot use this one because there's a big problems over here. This one there's a formula text. Okay, this one is referring to the text inside the cell. Okay, and for the numbers, it will get the number of the text there. Okay, so this is the formula I get from the online. We just use it. Okay, that's the idea over here. Whenever we build the formulas, we just know how to use it. Okay, instead of think over and over. So whenever I just able to build all these things, right? So basically I just replicate over and over. That's why the longer I'm working with Excel, and then the more easiest I will be, because I have more reference there. Okay, these are one of the reference over here. So first of all, I just get this one. Okay, just point to the checker over here. That's why it's K3, and then I need to type the sheet name over here. Okay, so I get all these things. Okay, and for the next one, I can even point this one, but I want to get the first, okay, first cell, okay, which is the first cell of the range for reference. Okay, as you can see, this is the final result. Okay, reference K4, and this is the absolute reference. Absolute reference, which mean that you can have the dollar sign in front each way under column and also the row. Okay, this is called absolute reference. Okay, this is terms over there, and then over here, right, you see the first one I got the sheet name, the second one I without the sheet name, I just referring to there over here. Okay, so for the 4 over here, I just get the number. Okay, so from here, how I going to do this? Basically, I need to redo some things over here, but like I'm going to do is like the substitute over here. So first of all, as you can see over here, these are the formula text. It's like equal to K4. So I need to remove the equal sign. Okay, these are the formula in the formula text. Okay, formula text referring to the K2. Okay, which is inside here. They are copying all these things. Okay, and formula text for the K1 is referring to the reference over here. So for these ones, right, I just get the sheet name with the apostrophe. Okay, and then I just get the color for here, and also the row. Okay, the start row. Okay, that's why it's the K over here. So this is the idea over here. So at the end of the day, basically in here, I just simplify it. You see, that's why over here, and I need to ensure this is the value. So at the end, I converted it to a value. As you can see, this kind of complicated formulas, right? So basically, we just replace one by one. Okay, so as you can see over here, this one is right, basically this one. Okay, so you just take out the values over here. You imagine over here K2, basically this K2 I change it to formula text K2, and of course also I use a substitute. Okay, replace the equal sign, which you can see over here with the empties here. Okay, and this one, you see there are how many K2s over here? 1, 2, 3. So I need to repeat the same things for 3 times. So I just replace it. Okay, you see the substitute over here. This one basically just for ease of viewing, I just highlight for you. Okay, over here, this one. Okay, the right I didn't include. Okay, the bracket over here. This is substitute. Okay, the open bracket over here, and then open, close, and then close. This is the one of the complete things. Okay, as this one, get the numbers, which is K2. Okay, so and then replace over here. You see the length actually the same. Okay, this one substitute. You can see it's totally actually the same over here, and then you see this K2. Okay, also the same formula text K2. Okay, which is K2 over here. Okay, replace, and at the end get this. Once what's the result? The result will be just 4. Okay, so this one become the values, because at the end of that I add the values here. This one's right, converting the text number to the digital. Okay, or the real numbers. Okay, so that's why it will align at the right instead of left. This one by default, okay, I didn't do any alignments here. Okay, so it aligned to the right which is the number, and align to the left by default is the text. Okay, so the next one, this one slightly different. So this one I change it slightly over here. So basically I just want to get the reference here. So and from here I use a lot of nested substitute. You see, substitute and substitute. Okay, so basically this substitute over here, replace the MD here. So first of all, I get this substitute over here. From the text, I get this one. Okay, I remove the equal sign, so it just become like this one. Okay, and similar the right. Okay, this one from the text substitute this one. I get this one. Okay, right. Okay, right. How many length over here? So the length substitute formalize this one. At the end of that, the substitute equal, remove the equal sign over here. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, something like that. Okay, so and then you minus 5 the apostrophe here. Remove this one. Okay, this one in this formula substitute over here. Okay, which is last time I tell you the first not the first occurrence here. Okay, so and then where is this one? This one basically is also the start number, which is beginning 1. Eventually I can remove the 1, and it doesn't matter also. Okay, by default it will get start from 1 as well. Okay, this one or without this one also doesn't matter. Okay, so this one at the end. Okay, so I just remove it. Okay, so I just, because I from the right still remember how the right start from. Okay, so the right is from starting from right to what is that? There's a number of characters over here. So from here, the length over here, total length over here minus this one. Okay, so basically 1, 2, 3 is just 3 over here. Okay, 3. So you return the 3 here. So this one at the end of that. Okay, so in order for you to see these ones, right, I can let you see why I said this evaluate formula is very important. Okay, so you see evaluate the formulas, you change it this one, you see substitute over here, so I let you see all these things. Okay, so it's get the reference, which is I said what I talking about, the Q3 over here. Okay, and then you change again. Okay, and I click okay, you change, and okay, evaluate again, so you'll see the reference, this one actually the same. Okay, so this one you totally difference, you see 13 and then 5. Okay, so what's that? This one. Okay, so it will change to 3. Okay, just like what I'm talking about. Okay, from this reference. Okay, so text. Okay, talking about this one. Okay, right. Okay, from right starting 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's just this one. Okay, and then substitute this one. Okay, which is I just remove K $3. This is the idea how it looks like. Okay, so at the end it just back to reference. Okay, with this I can easily tell you, okay, this is how the formula works. Okay, at the end of the day, we just copy this one. This is the idea. Okay, because once I build it, okay, I also will put in the links there. I put in the actually like in the parameters starting from the A cell A1 there. Okay, so this one I already explained, and that's also explained. Okay, this one also talk. This one also explained also, and at the end comes to the 5th one. Okay,